All right. What's up, world? I'm over here listening to Papa Duck. His title say, America's debt is in its own currency. They can simply print it. Man, it's not about whether America got money to print or they print it or not. The mark of the beast is accepting the money, fool, duck, you know what I'm saying? Accepting the money, buying and selling. You gotta be a beast, a devil, you know what I'm saying, and his demons, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be Satan, you know what I'm saying? You gotta accept his mark. Satan can buy and sell. God and the children of God don't buy and sell. They don't accept the mark of a beast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from Renewal by Anderson, and we've helped thousands of customers who are on a budget with our windows and doors for their home. How do we do it? Well, here's something you don't expect to hear from us. You don't have to upgrade all your windows and doors at the same time. We're really good at identifying the bad windows and those you can win on replacing. And here's something that for growing its own food and becoming independent and doing something that the United States does not like. The principle underlying the foundation of the World Bank, the International Bank for
printing money. And that was y'all's curse. That was the first curse. Making something else to learn how to talk and put it in the hearts and minds of men and make them fall in love with money instead of God.
Important video, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. The sharing is caring. And all my videos is sponsored by UbuntuApparel.com.
Man, come on, man. Just put your stuff in a stove, man, and hope somebody come by and like your t-shirt, man. Because Ubuntu don't mean nothing but you burn to, and ain't nobody trying to start no shit or be no gang member or no thug win no goddamn you burn to, and I'm not goddamn African. I don't say
I've said this many of times, and I've seen where people was like, you know, that don't make sense and all this. Hey man, I'm not here to argue with no one, okay? What I'm telling you is America is the biggest bully of them all. All right, and it's not a bully
you know
for us,
change.
People. It's
just
a bully
don't
for
be
themselves,
one.
the ones at
you know
the top.
What I'm saying?
How
don't
can
be
you
one.
have your
you know
own date
the only
and
people
your
working
own currency when y'all
is the
can just print it?
I don't see you working.
But this is how they hijack
you talking about no
countries.
job.
Before
I don't see you talking about teaching nobody nothing but
such and such
stupidity.
country. They're the ones stupid for doing it. This is why
what the world got in money
behind leaders that's going to do what they say do. You know how many prostitutes out there? You think a prostitute is just a female on the corner?
A prostitute is somebody that purchased his wife
for money
and paid for a marriage certificate. The government owns your wife and you bought her. Selling niece is a petroleum company. Selling niece.
They'll sell their own people out.
You know what
they should go clean the hell for that. But thanks right now, we got an African leader ain't going for it.
See, we ain't got no African leader, nigga. I'm not no African. I'm goddamn Jamaican like a motherfucker. J-Made like a motherfucker. Jerica, Jerry. Jerica is American.
The Hunt.
And I made that.
The Hut. H-U-N-T. When Africans were living in huts. When the white Europeans came to Africa.
It's Hut.
Right? They made them pay a Hut tax.
Man, ain't nobody make nobody pay no Hut tax. You're a goddamn lie, nigga. Stop lying, nigga. Stop lying. Get your ass off the internet, man. Stop lying and making up shit. Ain't nobody had to pay no damn Hut tax. They ain't have no fucking money. They ain't have no goddamn money. A talent wasn't no goddamn penny. A talent was the goddamn skill to teach you how to plant. You know what I'm saying? So you can feed the animals. So they can feed your ass. Man, stop, man. Y'all don't know what add-am is. Add-am is add love, add life, make love, make God. God is love. Damn. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You got everybody wanna be a star and have a place. I told y'all gonna put y'all on platform, and it was gonna be the metal plates in the sky. A whole bunch of people on just looking over the sides. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Now David Banner, he talk with more sense. He ain't worried about no damn money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else's business and gossip. You know what I'm saying? And then being on the slide like you ain't.
I'm looking for 10
like
people
that,
ready to switch careers into tech this year. With Triple 10, you can become a tech professional in as little as 4 months. No background required. Think it sounds impossible? Triple 10 has already helped thousands make the leap. Our programs run from 4...
Gossip is gossip. In people business.
So,
I
want to share something with you all.
Mine and other people.
Very
business,
personal.
Other people.
But
OPP.
I think it might help some people out
Other
there.
people.
I just had something really life-affirming that happened to me. So I was just cover of a magazine, very big cover. And I got a call from my ex-girlfriend's daughter. I've raised 2 kids in my life, 1 male, 1 female. And I got a call from the young lady that I helped to raise when she was a child. Me and her mom dated for a long time. If y'all ever remember pictures with the little girl on the Firewater Boys album, that's got a call from that little girl. And she said some things to me that shook me in a good way. She told me, she's like, I've been watching a lot of your interviews, and you always say that you don't have kids. She said that's not true. She said you have no idea what you instilled in me. And this girl went down a long list of things that she still to this day. And it was a little because she said you always talk about Crump, which is my dad. She said he was the sweetest thing in the world, and I thought you was the mean one. And 90% of the stuff that she talked about was stuff that my dad taught me. And she talked about how strict and how stern I was on her, and how that helped her to navigate herself through life to this day. She said she respected her mother because of me. And it's crazy because you don't know. Like, she was too young to remember that stuff. She said it verbatim, like the stuff that I used to tell her. She told me that she never knew why she loved Prince and Tupac, because that's all I would listen to when I was around her. And she said she didn't figure it out until she saw my interview, and I talked about, who my influences. And the crazy thing is, like, she told me, she said, because you never know what these kids are thinking. She said she always thought it was her fault that that me and her mom broke up. And she said, now that I'm older, I knew that I had nothing to do with it. But, a lot of times, the only thing that kids know is that you don't come around no more. And so I'm just telling you all this because you never know what influence you have on people's life. And like, this girl is going into tech, and she's doing so well in life. And whether I have a little or a lot to do with her life, I'm to be in that position. And I never knew that I had that kind of effect on that young lady. And so, like, I'm going to stop saying that I don't have children, because maybe my ministry is all the children that I affect all over the world through the things that I do, not just through music, but through the things I say and do. And so, like, the same thing Zeno did for me, because most people don't know it, but Zeno Crump is not my biological father. He raised me since I was 4. And so I do have children, and I'm not gonna say that no more. You know, y'all know y'all don't know I've been on a fast. So I'm breaking my fast today.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
Hello, my ladies and pretty gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Look What's Happening in the Spirit Realm with yours truly, Light. I had a hard time picking what I want to talk about today because there's a lot of downloads coming in over the weekend. One channel message I'm getting is of someone who is in exile. And this is not the exile we talk about usually when it comes to chosen ones or anointed ones. This is a different kind of exile. The image I'm getting is someone who came to your family member or to your relatives, people that you would consider close to you. And this was a while ago. They came to them very boastful and energized, and they were hiding what they were really feeling, but they showed up with this demeanor like, oh, by the way, this child of yours, this friend of yours, like, this is the last chance I'm going to give them, and they need to come back around. They need to, resolve the issues. It almost felt like a threat, but to whom it felt like a threat is the key here, because this person spoke to someone in your family or someone in your circle, someone close to you that perhaps you were mending a relationship with at the time, or you always had like a iffy relationship with, or there was a lot of distance between you and this either parental figure or family member. Take it how it resonates. The way that I was shown this energy is how this figure perceived this person's certainty. And this person came to them at a very interesting cusp, and this was a cusp of you about to hit some kind of milestone or breakthrough in your life. They knew this because this is someone who intimately knew you despite the person they came to not knowing you as much, or only knowing you to a certain extent that still left them feeling like either wanting to develop a closer relationship to impact you in some kind of way, to be of influence to you. That's the word. But they didn't know you enough to understand the changes that you made and how significant they were. But this person knew this, right? For a lot of you, this could have been an ex, a partner that you were really close with, that comes to this figure and pretty much tells them, okay, by the way, and this was them hiding, like they could have even been under the influence of drugs, under the influence of other people who were boosting them up, because they lied. They've been lying about you for a long time. And this is someone who wants to keep who you are a secret, even from themselves. But they come to this figure, and this was a long time ago again, and they tell them, this is the last chance I'm going to give them. This is the last chance I'm going to give them, and they need to come back around. They need to see things straight.